Good afternoon, Spartans. It is Wednesday, May 31st. It is National Macaroon Day. The high is 88 and the low is 64. Let's head back to the studio to meet our anchors.
Good afternoon, Spartans. It is a very hot day. Trevor, thanks for the intro. And Spartans, welcome to a beautiful Wednesday. I'm Justin.
And I'm Lily, and we'll be your anchors today. And in case you missed prom photos, Julian's got them for you.
Thanks, Justin. You can go to this QR code for any prom pictures that you haven't seen, or this link, or this QR code. To either one will work. All right. Now let's head to Lily.
Thanks, Julian. Guys, make sure you check out those prom pictures.
Exams are coming up. Let's go to Tanner about our schedules.
Thanks, guys. Monday, June 5th is your 5th-hour exam. Tuesday, June 6th is your 6-hour exam. Wednesday, June 7th is your first and third. That is a half day. Also, Thursday, June 8th is a half day, and that's your 2nd and 4th-hour exam. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Tanner. Spartans, exams are almost here, and we only have 6 more wake-ups till school is done. Keep pushing through.
Now let's get back on base with Evan with some baseball and softball.
Thanks, guys. Evan, did we have a game yesterday?
Yeah,
What was the score?
5-8.
Any highlights?
Tanner Warmus hit a dinger, and Tanner Guerra and Chris Feast also had a double.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let's head back to the studio.
Thanks for that home run of a clip, Evan. Great job to all of our Sparta sports teams.
Now let's wrap up the news with an SNFYI.
Lily, thanks for being here. Thanks for being our guest anchor. You rocked it.
Have a good day, Spartans.
See you tomorrow.
Now,
Good morning, Spartans.
I did it again.
West Michigan, a small city home to thousands of bustling individuals. Inside of this city is a smaller town of Sparta. Sparta is home to many mysteries. In the high school, we're going inside of the classrooms to examine. Here we have students in their natural habitat, but what you don't know is half of them are on.
Marijuana is one of the most common drugs among my generation. With the availability on the rise, teenagers are 7% more likely to have used drugs in the last month than the average American. Among those 7% of people who have been tested, 83% of them reported using marijuana. We are now going to a discreet interview, and I can't tell you where it is.
There are a lot of people who have done drugs before. This could be an issue. Is it an issue? We're about to find out.
Tell me about the drugs that have been involved in this school.
The drugs in this school consist of marijuana, THC as well, nicotine, and many more.
Do you think that over time the drugs have progressively gotten more introduced into the school system?
Yes, many years ago when I was in middle school, there wasn't much drug use. Now that I am a senior in high school, there's a lot of drug use. There's middle schoolers as well as more than half of the high schoolers that use.
How has the drug use affected you personally?
Personally, I have used, so it has messed with my memory as well as others' memory as well.
Do you think that the drug use in the schools and education is a problem?
I do, yes.
Do you think that it affects people's education negatively?
I think that the effect of memory and other problems has affected the education system.
1 in 4 people have used drugs before. I'm one. You're one. That's 2. 2 more is 4. Someone you may know may have done drugs before.
And now, since we're at Sparta High School, let's interview Sparta High School's vice principal.
There's drugs in every single school throughout the United States, whether it's a private school, whether it's a charter school, whether it's a public school, it doesn't matter. There are drugs in every school.
Do you think over the years there has been more integrated drug use and drug problems into areas that involved in education?
Do I think it's that much more? No. What I really think it is the availability of it is different because of it being legalized, at least with marijuana being legalized in the state. It's a lot easier to get your hands onto it. But in terms of presence in the school itself, I don't think it's any different than it was when I was in school in the 90s.
With interviews from West Michigan, let's see what East Michigan has to say about this situation.
You're exposed to a lot more. In my day, I mean, yeah, we had kids that were, I'm from the east side of the state. I'm from Detroit area. And, did we have the occasional person getting chased through the school that was a drug dealer? Yes, we did. We had that. But nowadays, I mean, I just saw a week ago, like the most lethal dose of fentanyl that was in Grand Rapids or Kalamazoo, maybe it was.
Do you think that drug-related issues have an effect on education and the education system?
Absolutely. If there's something that is distracting you from your studies, then you're not getting as much out of your education as you can. Whether that is the phone, whether that is drug usage, whether that is something going on completely outside of school. There's so many different distractions, and potential use of drugs is one of those distractions.
Everybody know the type of push it out like fire, but you know sir. Yeah, I've been getting stronger than I ever was, and I can hear you tell me again. Only one of the factors that I base this on.